I like niggas who don't ask to hit my blunt, yeah. I like bank roses on the closing pounds up in the trunk. I know hood niggas that'll fuck you up, but you only took a sip how.
Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps, and who we got in the building today?
Hey, bitches.
It's Abby Jasmine in the building. Thank you so much, Abby, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and I'm happy that you're enjoying yourself.
Yay.
You know what? Abby Jasmine is a lot more prettier in person than
Thank you.
photos.
I think.
Yeah, seriously.
Is that like a good thing to say to somebody?
That's a good thing, because like you're pretty in pictures, but then when you see somebody in person, you're like, oh
that's
my God,
good.
wow.
That's good.
Because sometimes it's not always.
Yeah, like I could be catfishing you. That's cool.
A lot of people.
I know.
I hope not.
Cool.
All right, so you're from Staten Island, and you just dropped, not just dropped, but yeah, you did. You dropped 2 projects, and you had another project out last year.
Yeah.
At the top of November, you just put out I Hate You All. Actually, I love that title, by the way.
Thank you.
I hate a lot of people, too.
I hate everybody.
Me, too.
I don't hate you, though, so that's why I'm here. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I hate everybody but her. So there's that.
I do feel special.
Yeah.
How did you get into rapping?
I was always kind of just musical. I come from like a musical family. So I was always just doing that type of stuff, playing piano, singing in like my church choir, stuff like that. And yeah, that's how I started, like really young, like 8, maybe 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned before that you were a Christian rapper.
Yeah.
Wait, so
I don't know how y'all find this information.
Hey, listen, this is what we do, baby.
But this is like, I don't know, but yeah.
So wait, so how did you start there and then do like kind of like a Katy Perry, because she did the same thing too?
Yeah, so I was gospel rapping for a while. I used to like do that, and I never really took it seriously because I didn't really feel like it was something I wanted to do.
Right.
Like I never felt like this is what I need to do. I want to be a gospel rapper. Like I'm gonna leave that for like the actual gospel rappers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Lecrae and Andy Minnie.
Lecrae's
nice though.
I used to go see him every year.
No way.
Until like 5 years ago.
No way.
Yeah.
I think my first Lecrae, I went to a Lecrae concert.
They're dope.
They are, like, they're lit in person. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's going to be a bunch of Christians. Here we go.
Yeah,
and then
it was
like,
dope.
Oh,
it's like a bunch of people. It's like weird.
And they were like mosh pitting too.
Yeah, like
I was surprised.
Christian gospel rap concerts are weird. It's a weird place. Though. It's like you can't smoke weed there, but you can mosh pit. Yeah. It's like I get it.
That's kind of the irony of it all.
Mosh pits for Jesus.
Mosh pits for Jesus. So who are your major influences?
I would say Mary Jane, number 1. I love smoking weed.
Oh, wow.
I feel like weed just gives me that push to go throughout my day. I'm really into, like, I just listen to a bunch of different shit. So, like, can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah. I'm really into like I always listen to like Drake and yeah, I used to like be in my room like by myself, 13, 14, like lights off, Drake, just listening to Drake by myself.
That's dope.
Crying about my life, but there was really nothing wrong.
Like, I was
living my best 14-year-old life. I was going to school, but Drake just did something to me at that time.
He does something to all of us.
I love Drake. Take Care is the best album still to this day.
You think? I think October Very Own, the first one, his very first mixtape that had Ransom on it.
His very first mixtape?
I take it all the way back. That's like 2009 Drake.
Damn.
You already know.
I might be too young for that Drake.
I think you are.
That's like Degrassi Drake.
That's right after Degrassi.
Yeah,
Drake.
I had to like catch up on all that stuff because I was like hella young, and like my brother is like older, so like he knew about all that stuff.
So he put you on?
No, he ain't put me on the shit. I had to do all this stuff by myself. Had to go back, learn everything.
Damn, sorry. And speaking of learning, by the way, you said, I think in one of your interviews,
I gotta stop saying stuff.
No, hey, listen, it is the best when you guys say stuff because we can elaborate a little bit more.
Okay.
Just a little bit more. So your parents told you to take a year off of college?
I was gonna go to college and what had happened was my parents weren't ready to pay for the college because I had graduated a year early. So like my parents weren't ready to pay for the college because it was like, bitch, you're not supposed to graduate this year. You're supposed to graduate next year. We not ready for that yet. So they was like, yo, just take the year off work. I started working at Target.
Ooh, how was that?
I hated it.
I can imagine.
I hated Target with every fiber. Like, they didn't even tell me they fired me.
What?
Like, I just went into work one day, like the day I was scheduled, and I punched in my employee number, and it said employee not found. And I was like, I went to the HR. I was like, it says employee not found when I punched in my number, and they was like, okay, we'll have to get the manager. Waited 2 hours from the manager just to tell me I was fired.
Wait, so did they give you a check the same day?
No, they didn't give me my check. I don't think they ever gave me my check.
Target, run her check, please.
Target, I hate y'all. Every fiber of my being.
Wait, so what Target was this? Was this Target in Staten Island?
It was a Target in Staten Island. There's only like one Target in Staten Island, right?
Oh, God.
By the mall, yeah. That's where I was working. And people used to come up to me, because that's when I was like on Vine and making videos and shit.
Right.
And people would come up to me like while I'm working the register and be like, oh my God, Abby, abnormal? And I'd be like, stop. I'm working.
So how was that? I always wondered.
Credit or debit.
Right.
Like, don't ask me anything.
Were you bagging their stuff too? You had to, right?
At Target, they used to calculate your speed. So like if you're too slow, so like you would have to ring stuff up really fast, and they would like calculate your speed, and they'll be like, yo, you have a 4.0 average of every time. Like I was. And then if you got like below a certain amount, they would fire you.
What?
Like a certain percentage, they fire you.
Is that why they fired you? Or
no, they fired me because I was making vines in the fucking I was making vines in the store. And people would tag Target, and then it got to my supervisor, and they brought me in the office, and they were like, yeah, listen, you can't do that. And I was like, okay.
How old were you when you were?
I was like 17.
Oh,
like
shit.
I didn't know any better. I used to make like vines while I'm checking people out, like my phone set up, like all that
with
stuff.
their credit card info, all the scammers out there are now taking notes.
Facts.
011234. What's the back?
Yo, the scammers actually used to come up into Target.
Looking for you?
No.
Oh.
And we used to like have to, I don't know if I'm spilling corporate information here.
Spill that tea.
But
Spill
no,
that tea.
they used to tell us like if scammers come into the store, you have to let them scam. Like if they come in and they want to buy like gift cards, because that's what scammers do. They buy gift cards and they come in, they buy the gift cards, they use somebody else's credit card. They'd be like, hey, can you punch in the numbers? And then you got to punch in the numbers, and then they just take it. And it's not our job to.
So that's how Target be. Yeah, that's some sucky loss prevention.
It's not our job.
Hey, listen, now we
I'd
all
rather
know.
give them a card than give them my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they pull out a gun, it's like, just take the gift card.
That's a fact. I used to work at a bank. I told them, like, during the interview, I was like, don't expect me to try to be a hero. I will give them the drawer.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will give them the drawer without a problem.
It's not worth your life, your existence.
Nah, not even. But it's a good thing they fired you, because now you're the Abby Jasmine that you are today. So thank you, Target, for that.
Shout out Target.
So let's get into your music.
Yeah.
So with I Hate You and Abnormal, you put out, I believe, this year, correct? Mm-hmm. What's the difference between the two creative processes for those albums?
Abnormal, I feel like I was just trying to step outside my comfort zone. Like when I was making Trap Mom, like it was just like all these songs that I had, like I hadn't recorded anything. So it was like, these are all the songs that I just recorded, and that's Trap Mom. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this one I kind of like sat down and I was like, let's see how we can just elevate like what I have and just bring it up a little more. But the project I just put out, the I Hate You All, like nobody knows, but they're like throwaways for my album.
Really?
So it's like, yeah, but we didn't want to market it as like throwaways, because what if anybody, like nobody's gonna listen to it? Like,
well, you answered one of my questions I was gonna ask you anyway.
Yeah, so they're like throwaways for the album. So it's kind of like setting it up for like my album next year.
Wait, so I just want to ask this real to clarify, because they have Trap Mom as an EP, I believe, and then I Hate You All as an EP, but Abnormal as an album.
They're all EPs.
Okay, oh, yeah, because I'm like, they're like 6 songs on each, right?
Yeah, like mixtapes. This one's gonna be like full length.
Okay.
Features.
Like 12, 15 tracks?
15's a lot, but I'm thinking like 12.
Okay, all right, dope. What can we expect from that new album then?
Just fire shit. I'm just learning a lot about, like, I'm learning how to like record myself too, like in the process. So like now I'm actually just making more, I feel like, vulnerable shit because
I like that.
I'm in the crib by myself, like mic, computer, just by myself, smoking and just making stuff.
But that's always the best stuff.
Everybody says that. Like, even I watched some interview and it was like Missy Elliott doesn't record with people in the room. It's like, that's cool. I'm gonna do that.
Definitely. She's a legend. She's definitely well beyond time.
Hell yeah.
So what's a track for you? Well, I guess since we're getting into the vulnerability part, what's a track for you that was, I guess, difficult to make in terms of emotions and creativity? And what was something that was easy for you to just do? We're playing footsies, I'm sorry.
I know. I was like,
Sorry.
Honestly, I think it's not really hard for me to make the music. I think it's more so like listening back and it's like, damn, I'm saying like some real personal shit. Do I want people to hear this? Like, do I want people to like know this much about me? But at the end of the day, I feel like that's the best type of music, is when you're being honest with yourself and you're being honest with the people who listen to it. It's like,
oh, we love that, though.
well, yeah, people like it, but like, just know it's a lot of personal shit that goes into this.
I think we can relate to it too, for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
I hope so.
So you have a healthy amount of collaborations on all your projects, because it's not an overload.
Yeah,
it's just enough. But who is somebody that you want to collaborate with going forward?
Future. Oh, I love you so much. I love Future. Anybody that knows me knows Future, my toxic king, number one. Future. I love Future.
Wait, is it the music or is it the
I just love Future, like overall, I'm a Gemini, so like that petty shit, I could get with that petty shit. But I don't do petty shit no more.
Oh,
but
good.
I just lived through Future. So like all his petty shit, I lived through it. So
we like that.
He's petty.
He's very petty.
He's so petty, and the music is petty too. And it makes me want to make my music petty too. Like, so that guys hear it and it's like, this is a little petty. But
yeah,
like,
some of your tracks are kind of petty.
It's cool.
You be opening up with "suck my dick." I was like, wow.
Yeah, you got it. You have to. You have to tell people to suck your dick sometimes.
That is actually my favorite thing to say. I actually said that to somebody last night. Probably not something I should be saying out loud, but
wow.
Somebody called me a dickhead, and I was like, so
I tell everybody suck my dick. I'd be on a train, someone bumping and suck my dick.
I think it's a New York thing, maybe. It could be a New York thing.
It is.
So you do give me Billie Eilish vibes, and it's very non-conventional.
That's why I wore this.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see that.
That's why I wore this hoodie today, because Billie. I love Billie Eilish.
Yo, she's dope.
I love her. She's so fire.
Really dope.
She's
and
so
I
fire.
like, you know what the craziest part is? Like, I think she only does music with her brother.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at like all the info, that's crazy.
Her brother like produces everything.
Everything. That's so dope. But I'm not even gonna lie, some songs I can't listen to because then it really gets me super depressed.
I like her. Like, yeah, I feel that. Like sometimes I'll be like sad as hell.
Yeah.
But like I can fuck with her. Like, she's weird as hell, but like I feel it.
But I like her because she fucks with the culture.
Yeah, and she I feel like she's true to herself.
Right.
Like, she's dope. She's fire.
And she's very honest too.
Yeah, she's fire.
But you make non-conventional music. I say it's like not that it's non-conventional. It's like more that genre of like that alternative hip hop, because I feel like that's the new lane for a lot of music, like a lot of hip hop music that's out right now. Do you think that's a plus for you right now?
Honestly, I don't really like go into making music like thinking like this is unconventional. I'm trying to be like overly different. You know what I'm saying? I just go into the studio like, hey, how do I feel today? Like, all right, cool. I have my boyfriend there. He makes beats. I have my engineer. He makes beats. And it's like, yo, make me a beat. This is how I feel. Make me a beat. And then I'll just make something. I don't really...
That's raw.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really think too much on like, what do I do next? Or like, how do I kind of up this? It's like, I just feel like I'm just trying to make music. Like,
definitely, I like that.
Just existing.
This is honest. I like this a lot. This is as honest as it gets. I think everybody has come on being very honest, and I appreciate that, by the way.
No problem.
So my favorite part of the show, it's the last part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts.
Okay.
I don't know how fast you could do this.
How fast do I have to? I can't
I
even
wanna see how
speak that
fast.
fast. You gave me some Hennessy, so if I start slurring my words, don't get mad at me.
Hey.
5 fast facts. All
Yep.
right. 1, I like cooking. I love the cooking channel. 2, I love playing video games. I could play Red Dead Redemption all day. 3, Gordon Ramsay is my life. 4, fuck. I smoke a lot of weed. Like, I smoke maybe like 15, 20 blunts a day by myself.
Damn.
5, I don't know. These nails are press-on nails.
That was amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
That was fast as hell.
Thank you.
Well, Abby Jasmine, thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Thank you for having
This was a
me.
pleasure. I really like this.
I like this too. If you need a co-host, let me know.
For real,
I will come on.
New York vibes.
I'm holding you to it.
All right. Well, I'm Julia Vamps Speaker. This is Abby Jasmine with the Hennessy in her system. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Bye.